Hey y'all, what is up everybody? What is up YouTube? Sparky Marky here, and I'm back to do a movie review. So yeah, this is gonna be for this year's biggest, how you call it, grosser or so, but not expected it. A few of my fellow YouTubers from 3C Films, Drum Dums, and some other dudes, were either loved it or hated it, that sort of thing. Gave it a humdrum, and also 2 hours lost. But in my own opinion, I saw the film with my sis 2 weeks ago, and yo, it's a must. It's totally worth pulling the trigger. It was amazing. And you got 2 stars from the universes are here. From Ralph Macchio, Daniel LaRusso, Jackie Chan's character Mr. Han. These two universes collided, appearing in the first 3 installments from Daniel LaRusso, played by the great Ralph Macchio, Mr. Han, played by the great Jackie Chan from the 2010 version. But it's the universe. And the 2010 film was definitely a 5th installment, but a standalone in a way. But I'll get that some other time. I mean, I dig that one as well. This one was much fun, but couldn't the kid explain what happened to his eye? He wasn't looking for trouble. It was looking for him, saying that he met a girl and then suddenly things go crazy, and of course the girl's ex boyfriend starts to budging in, and then things going crazy, and then we have and of course he helps out a pizza owner, played by Jonathan Jackson's character. Sorry, I meant to say was Joshua Jackson's character, who's a pizza owner. He plays a character named Victor Lippi, and this is his daughter, Mia. And of course, you have the newcomer, this kid played by Ben Wang, playing the role of Li Feng. Very cool dude. I mean, this is a newcomer young actor, and of course, he's carrying on the legacy. Another thing, very ashamed Hilary Swank is not in this movie, in a cameo. Then we would have a big universe, right? A much bigger universe. Even though some people say the 4th installment wasn't that good. I mean, I saw the 4th one. It's amazing. I dig that one. I like 1, 2, and 4. Third one, as you already heard about director John G. Averson said in a 2015 interview, the third one felt like a repeat of the first movie. That's what he said in the interview. I only give response to 1, 2, and 4, and 2010, and this one. Those are my favorite installments. The third one, not so much. Sorry, it was a letdown. But this is, of course, a 6th installment. But it doesn't have the number 6. But in all, he's fighting. And now there's this, like, not all valley tournament. What do you call it? The 5 boroughs, it's called. It's technically called the 5 boroughs tournament. So it's happening like in only the few weekends that goes down. And then, what else? Also, you have Mr. Han coming to New York to visit the kid and help out, and as well as, of course, we get to see Daniel LaRusso. Holy cow, he's back, and better than ever. And of course, and anybody who hasn't seen the movie, I'm gonna have to say this one scene only. So pause it, go see the film, please. I'm going to say this to those who have seen it. He goes into the Miyagi dojo and goes to see Daniel LaRusso. But before that, he sees a photo of Mr. Miyagi and says to him, "Good to see you, old friend." And tells him, and of course, Daniel meets Mr. Han and tells him, "You knew Mr. Miyagi?" "Yeah, I did." And he came to meet, of course, with Daniel to tell him to help out. And then, of course, he also mentions that he met Mr. Miyagi in 1985, a year after the events of the first movie, and tells him that he talked about you. He did. Like, wow. or was it the events after the second film? It's technically, I don't know. I can't even tell, but tells him that Mr. Miyagi told Mr. Han everything about Daniel and that he misses him, and it's been like 14 years since he passed, and very sad. But he's still there in spirit, of course. He's in there. He's in this film in spirit and carrying on the legacy, of course. And all in all, it's amazing. In memory to Mr. Miyagi. Really. And of course, fighting against the most badass kid and karate and all that in the city, of course. Very fearsome. Doesn't take like no for an answer or anything, or takes his challenge seriously. But all in all, it's wall to wall fun. I mean, in my own book, I give it a 7.5. Make it 8 out of 10. Because bro, it's a fun movie. It's in New York. Heck, it's very unique in its own way. And of course, this kid helps this pizza owner, played by Joshua Jackson, Victor Lipey, if I said his name, or whatever, the character of Victor, who's the pizza owner into boxing. And then, of course, you have his daughter, which he helps out. He helps her speaking in Cantonese, Chinese language, heck. But Dudes and Dudettes, it's a wall-to-wall fun movie. And of course, it was 15 years since the fifth installment, the standalone fifth installment, was released. But all in all, folks, it's amazing. And of course, what bothers me is the mother, Doesn't she read her son like a book, or can he give an explanation? Please. For Christ's sakes. The only issue I had was with the mother. Like in the 2010, even though I haven't reviewed it, but I'll say about this, the mother doesn't read her child like a book. She doesn't read her son like a book, More than words come out of the mouth than words come out of the body. Facial expressions, how we all represent our body languages. But she doesn't read her son like the mothers in the first movie, not the second film, but let alone in the 2010 version and 1984 version, and now this one. The mothers, they don't read their sons like books. Facial expressions are we all represent our body languages. Words come out of our bodies and our face, then words come out of our own mouths. That's what it is. So yeah, that's how it is. Even, of course, difficulty with the bullying that goes on in the film, as well as in the original predecessor, then in the second film, and then on to the fourth film. In the third installment, those are like hired guns. Let alone they're not carrying any weapons, but they have very evil tactics in karate. So yeah, those are just hired goons in the third movie. The bullies is what you deal with in the first movie, the second, fourth as well, and including the fifth one, and this installment right now. It's how it feels in the bullying. The third one, there is bullying, but let alone, they're just hired goons. That's what they are. In the second one, yeah, there are bullies, but they're like tough badasses in the second one. But they are bullies technically. So, folks, I gave my rating. You know what? I give it like 10. I give it a 10 out of 10 because this was something badass in my book. I give it an A plus, or a B plus, that is, even though it's not low budget. But it's a big budget, and I gotta say, it's kicking butt. But all in all, this is a wall-to-wall fun movie. Those who haven't seen it, go see it while you can. Don't wait. Go get it now. Oh, I gotta calm my voice down. So yeah, I give this one like all in all a B plus. I'm giving it a B plus. Also, this was directed by Jonathan Entwistle, if I said the name right, and the story was by a Rob Liber. Can't even tell what he has done or what this guy has done. I believe this was his first movie. So yeah, wall-to-wall badass tactic, badass fun Karate Kid installment I've ever seen. Awesome. I hope in the next one we will see Daniel LaRusso, Mr. Han. But before I talk about this, also Johnny Lawrence is in the film in a cameo role in the film. So check it out. It's amazing. It's fun. It's good to see. It's good to see him in there. So yeah. And of course, I hope in the next installment, I hope Hilary Swank comes back as Julie Pierce. Really, she was badass. And also get to see Mr. Han and Daniel and Li Fong collaborate with each other and work together to stop something. Or fight. Not fight each other, for the record. So yeah. So if there's another installment, I want to hear about it. So yeah, folks. All in all, I dig this one. I dig Karate Kid Legends. So yeah, before signing off, let's give a shout out to that thing of ours, to the physical media collectors, the watch collectors, toy collectors, autograph collectors, and convention goers, and all you collectors out there. Shouts to you all, and also let's give a shout out to my subscribers. You know who you all are. Shouts to you, cats and dogs. Amazing. And also, always appreciate thumbs ups and having an opinion related to the contents, comments down below, by the way. And please subscribe to my channel to be notified of anything, including, of course, more reviews and products and pre-orders. So yeah. And also in the YouTube post, I often post what time I post videos at a certain time. Keep an eye on that daily, maybe hourly, either early morning hours to the afternoon or early evening hours. Keep an eye on that as well. Or is it going to happen the day before? So keep an eye on that, folks, to see cool content on this channel. So y'all, this is Sparky Marky Mark signing off. Y'all take care. God bless you. Enjoy Tuesday, y'all, and later.